you talk about just how the Spurs seemed to respond in the fourth quarter when it appeared that LeBron was out?
I don't think that was the reason they responded. It was miscommunication on a rotation for us. So Danny Green hit that 1-3, and then he came out and they ran a play, got another 3 with Ray right there. So they made shots. They ran. We made a few mistakes and they capitalized off of them, and they also ran the offense to the tee and got the shots they wanted, and they made them. Obviously, when LeBron went out for us with a 2-point game, it's not ideal, but we got to get better. We got to get better shots on the offensive end. At that time, we didn't. We turned it over a few times. We didn't get good looks, and you can't do that versus this team.
Back center.
Right here, Emilio Perez, Stop Deportes. I know it's pretty quickly, but any word on LeBron yet that you know? Do you knowing him the way you know him, do you think he will be able to play in Game 2?
Yes.
David, right here on the right.
Frustration level that with all the turnovers they had the first 3 quarters, you guys didn't have a bigger lead, didn't have a bigger cushion to go into the fourth quarter?
Not really. They had 22 turnovers and we scored 28 points, but on the flip side, we gave up 27 points, in transition. So, that's a wash. We had opportunity. We was up 7, and then they cut it real fast, So, what they're going to do, good teams, make runs and not let it go too much. More so than anything for us is it's not, you don't want to make mistakes, coming down the stretch, whether it's, whether it's fatigue, whatever the case may be, you can't give them open looks. And they buried us with those open looks. We played a phenomenal game on the road, up until that point, and they played a better last 5 minutes to win the ball game. So, that's how the series is going to be, and if we want to win it, we're going to have to buckle down and really, get the stops and make them take tougher shots in game when when it's time to win the ball game.
Brian on the aisle in the back.
Dwayne, when LeBron comes back on and makes that basket and then right away puts his hand up to come out, how deflating is that? And then did you know right away that was probably it for him at that moment?
Yeah, it's, you don't want to see, your best player coming out the game, in winning time, especially the way he couldn't put pressure on his other leg. I don't know what happened. At all. All I know is they said we had to get him off the court before we get charged a timeout. So we're trying to get him to the sideline because we only had 1 left. And but he'll be fine. He has some days in between. That guy's he gets sprained ankles or he gets certain things that happen to him. He bounced right back. So he'll be fine. Obviously tonight, we would have loved to have him in there to finish the game, but we got to finish the game better. No matter who's on the floor.